Kaugnay sa naging paghato ng impeachment court kay Chief Justice Renato Corona, makakapanayam natin si Congressman Reynaldo Umali ng prosecution panel at si Attorney Jose Roy III ng defense panel. Magandang umaga sa inyo, gentlemen.
Hi, good morning, Howie. Magandang umaga sa lahat ng televiewers.
Hi, Howie. Good morning. Good morning to all the viewers.
Attorney Roy, kayo muna, no? Ang reaction niyo rito sa statement ni Chief Justice Corona kagabi. Sinabi niya na, I now accept the Calvary we endured, no? Ano ba talagang ibig sabihin yan? Kasi may mga nagsasabi na baka raw kayo tumakbo pa sa Supreme Court, pero may tono dun sa statement ni Chief Justice Corona na he is ready to move on with the rest of his life, and so should the nation. So how should we read the statement of Chief Justice Corona?
Alam mo, Howie, nagkita kami kagabi. We had a meeting with the Chief Justice. And itong I now accept the Calvary, ang sinabi niya, itong pinagdaanan niya, ayaw niyang maranasan ng ibang tao. At hindi siya naniniwala na hindi siya makapaniwala rather na umabot sa ganun ang kanyang naging experience, no? But tungkol dun sa kung tinatanggap niya yung desisyon, well, nire-recognize niya na yun ang naging desisyon. Tinatanggap ba niya na ito ang tamang desisyon? Dun po nagkaroon ng kaunting diskusyon.
So what's next?
As the lawyer of the Chief Justice, I have no choice but to point out lahat ng opsyon na available sa kanya, no? At ito naging mainit na usapin kagabi. Kasi while tinuturo namin, sinasabi namin ito po, palagay namin na may diferensya, ito po hindi sang-ayon sa batas, ito po hindi sang-ayon sa sinumpaan ng mga senador, etc., etc. Iniisip din siyempre namin na tama ba na habulin pa natin ito? Di ba, pwede ba nating tanggapin na ito na ang pasya ng tao? Pero naging mahirap, Howie, dahil marami rin nagpasabi kagabi na, oh, bakit kayo titigil dyan? We stood by, sinamahan namin kayo sa buong proseso. Huwag niyo sasabihin na ito na, papayag na lang kayong kunin yung hindi dapat nilang makuha. So, mahirap na problema kasi syempre si Chief Justice pagod na rin. Very tired. Saka ayaw namin na magmumukhang parang nakikipag-agawan siya para lamang sa pwesto. Yung napag-usapan kagabi, talagang mga prinsipyo at naging medyo mainit ang usapin among the lawyers, no? Pero ultimately, kailangan pag-isipan ni Chief Justice dahil siyempre, pag sinabi sa amin nung general na pahinga na, ibaba na yung mga sandata, di...
So in other words, he still left open the option na pumunta sa Supreme Court. Hindi ito...
If he is the client, if he instructs us to proceed, we will proceed.
Okay, may timetable ba rito? Kasi as he said here, I mean, everyone needs to move on eventually, di ba?
Well, yung personal moving on, iba yun eh. Kasi, alam mo, may ibang there's another side to it. Papayag ka ba na ganito na lang parate ang mangyayari sa impeachment? Ang pakiramdam ng iba, panay politika naman yan. Wala, akala ko ba according to the Constitution and to the laws? Yun ang sinasabi sa amin, no? So, siyempre, ang pagkakataon lang na magkaroon ng jurisprudence, na magkaroon ng pagyaman sa ating mga batas, kailangan pumunta sa korte yan. You have to remember, kahit na sinasabi natin, sui generis, etc., panay mga politika. Meron ba naman pumupunta doon? Siyempre, inaasahan mo hustisya. Yun ang hinahanap. Yun ang nirereklamo ng mga ibang kasama natin. May hustisya ba doon? Parang hindi kami naniniwala na sang-ayon sa batas.
Okay, yung isang issue pa na pinag-usapan ay yung penalty, ano? Mukhang hindi na question ito. Hindi na question ito, pero may doon sa wording, no? Yung removal na. I think all the senators agree na removal from post yung penalty. Pero kailan? Kasi may nagsasabi na final and executory nga yung removal, pero hindi naman sinasabing immediate, no? So, ano ba ang timetable? Kung tatanggapin nga ni Chief Justice yung kanyang...
Pag tinanggap ni Chief Justice yun, di wala na. Yun na yun. Immediately. Tama si Ray doon.
Immediately na yan.
Pero kung maghahanap ng legal remedy, kung pupunta sa legal remedy, mangyayari yan mga 60 days. Dahil under the law, or yung sa jurisprudence natin, yung certiorari can be brought within 60 days. Now, kung whether papalitan siya agad or what, siyempre, ayon dun sa pasya ng Senate, ngayon na dapat. Kung ako man yung mga senador, yun ang magiging pasya ko. Now, Howie, gawin pa natin mas magulo dahil meron lang ako naalala. Nung mga unang panahon pa, siguro ito mako-confirm ni Ray, no? Sinabi ni Cheese, teka muna, ini-impeach ba natin siya as a member of the Supreme Court or only as Chief Justice? Baka naman tinanggal lang siya as Chief Justice, pero siya Justice pa rin. Although, siguro, medyo minor na issue na yun at this point. But it was raised before.
Well, may discussion.
Howie, makasingit lang ako dyan.
Okay.
Para sa akin, yung whether Chief Justice or Associate Justice, I think that is wishful thinking. Pangalawa, alam mo kasi ang impeachment walang apila eh. Walang apila yan eh. And sabi ng Constitution, and I said this many times over, even in my privileged speech as early as August of 2010, na sinasabi ko yung the power, the Senate has the sole power to try and decide impeachment cases, and that is to the exclusion of all other courts.
Obviously, though, there's a disagreement even among lawyers learned in the law, no? So, kunyari nga,
I agree.
may pumunta nga sa Supreme Court. It's you believe it's appealable, no? So you don't believe it's appealable. Yung nga sinasabi ni Cheese Escudero na posibleng magkaroon ng constitutional crisis dito.
Ito ang no? Tama yung sinasabi niya. Only the Senate can try. Wala naman pwedeng ibang mag-impeach kundi yung Senate eh.
And decide,
Pero, sila rin ang pwede mag-decide. Tama. Pag sila nag-try, sila mag-decide. Ito ngayon, sasabihin ko sa iyo. Kung taliwas sa konstitusyon ang lahat ng ginawa doon, papayagan mo ba? Saan ka pupunta? Sa Senado? Dahil kayo ang Senado, pwede niyong baliwalain yung saligang batas. Halimbawa lang, yun ang nagiging malaking suliranin. Kasi, alam naman natin lahat yun. Korte Suprema lang ang pwede dyan. So, hindi ko sinasabing taliwas sa konstitusyon. Ang sinasabi ko, kung magkaroon ng question na ganun, paano gagawin natin? Ito ba iaasa na lang natin sa politika? Mahirap naman yata yun, di ba?
Okay, so...
Pero yan ang sinasabi ng saligang batas. They have the sole power to try and decide, and that is to the exclusion of all the other courts. Ngayon, kung i-appeal mo yan sa Supreme Court, edi parang Supreme Court ang pinagdesisyon mo. And that is not what the Constitution says. So, kanya nga itong pangyayaring ito ay napakaganda because it will, establish jurisprudence. And sa akin lang, tama yung sinasabi ni Judd, no, na pinag-usapan nila yon kasi yun naman talaga ang trabaho ng abogado. If you are a lawyer, you have to say your piece to your client, and it is the client's decision whether or not to pursue any other legal remedy. And para sa akin lang, kung ikaw naman ay alam mo na ang taong bayan ay ayaw na sa iyo, ayaw sa iyo ng Pangulo, ayaw sa iyo ng mga senator judges, why insist? I think ang the better way and the better thing to do really is to really move on and accept his fate that ito ang desisyon ng taong bayan, ito ang desisyon ng Senado as an impeachment court, and pinakamaganda ay para makapagsimula ulit tayo ay tanggapin at yan ang sinasaad. I now accept the Calvary we endured, and kung ako rin bilang isang abogado on balance lang, I will also convey the sentiment to the Chief Justice.
Okay, in other words, para sa inyo, medyo tapos na itong bahagi ng proseso. Para sa inyo, may kailangan pang pag-usapan. Konting postmortem lang, kahit pabor sa inyo yung conviction, yung decision, no? Medyo sinabon ni Senate President Enrile yung prosecution, no, for clumsy crafting of the original complaint, etc. Meron ba kayong regrets? Would you have, knowing in hindsight lang, just for maybe future reference na mga gustong yung may balak din na magsampa ng kaso, should this have been done differently now that you know everything that's happened?
Definitely. And I must admit na maraming diferensya yung complaint, but I hope I hope history will judge the prosecutors. Also, lightly and in the sense that, alam mo, napakahirap talaga gumawa ng complaint na sigurado ka sa iyong impeachment complaint, no? Na sigurado ka sa iyong aligasyon, lalo tigit kung yung salin hindi mo pwedeng kunin at hindi mo maipalabas dahil ipinagbabawal maging ng Supreme Court na kunin ito o i-publicize ito. Yung ITR, alam naman natin may secrecy yan or confidentiality yan. Kanya hindi rin namin makukuha yan. At kailangan ng imprimatur ng presidente para makakuha ka at makapag-attach ka ng ganyang klaseng ebidensya. Yung pangatlo, yung bank secrecy law also makes it difficult for prosecutors to make a definitive statement or allegation in the complaint. So, wala kaming magagawa eh. On the other side of the fence is that the Constitution allows filing of the complaint which will be considered as the articles of impeachment upon the vote of 1/3 of all the members of the House of Representatives. So, you have to balance it, and this is why I've been saying all along, this is sui generis, and siguro, doon sa proseso sa Senado, doon tayo magkakaroon ng mga adjustment. Dahil hindi kami pinagbigyan o binigyan ng pagkakataon mag-conduct ng preliminary investigation. How do we do that? And even if we did, the Supreme Court will not allow or will not give us the SALN.
Okay. Sige,
Yun na nga ang problema, Howie, as admitted by Ray, no? Wala naman silang ebidensya to begin with. Defective yung complaint. At sinabi ng lahat ng senador. Sinabi na nga, tigilan nyo na yung mga little lady, yung kaibigan niyang little lady. Si Mr. Anonymous, dapat mawala na yan, etc. So, paano nyo naman matatanggap ng ganun-ganun na lang yung paghatol kay Chief Justice? Napakahigupit ng parusa para hindi niya dineklara sa SALN, humarap naman yung tao sa taong bayan.
Pero kayo,
sinabi lahat, di ba? So, kung talagang may katiwalian yan, haharap ba ng ganun yun? Di tumakbo na yun.
Okay, on your part though, I mean, hindi naman perfect siguro yung presentation ng depensa. Meron ba kayong regrets? People have been talking about the blunders of the defense. Halimbawa, sinong nag-decide na tawagin si Ombudsman Carpio Morales?
Hindi po blunder yun. Sadya talaga.
Okay.
At ang nagpasya doon, si Chief Justice mismo. Bakit, Howie?
Hindi ba blunder yun? People are saying that was a turning point in all of this.
Alam mo, simple lang yan eh. Ito, baka kumpirma siguro ni Ray. Kung di namin ginawa yun, lalabas din nila yun as rebuttal evidence. Kung hindi man, kakasuhan ulit si Chief Justice. So, rather na makachamba pa sila at mailabas yung rebuttal evidence, the surprise, inunahan na namin. Ganon din eh.
Pinaalwan lang nila yung trabaho namin.
Ahead. We just went ahead. Ngayon, may blunder ba doon? Well, I think Dennis Manalo and I established very clearly na yung pinagbasihan ng mga reklamo, walang katorya-torya. Kwentong barbero. Tapos yung isa, ayun anonymous.
But certainly the walkout by Chief Justice Corona was a blunder that was even cited by some senators.
I have to disagree, Howie.
It was not a mistake, yung walkout ni Chief Justice?
I went to him in the back. Sabi ko, Chief, kailangan bumalik ho tayo. Nagagalit ho yung Senado. No, sabi niya, I want to leave. I don't want to continue. I cannot. At that point, it already seemed clear to me that he was having some kind of heavy internal problem, no? And then, it was confirmed, turned out to be medical. And in fact, I think the Chief Justice apologized. But, well, what happened, happened. And I don't believe that the Chief Justice would be foolish enough to just walk out that way. I think that when he said those words that I want to be excused, he probably meant it.
He didn't say I. He said the Chief Justice of the Republic. I think that kind of rubbed people the wrong way also.
Yeah, because I think one of the things that he was trying to do was, while he wanted to be honest, he also wanted to remind everybody, I am the Chief Justice. And I am trying my best to meet everybody halfway. But, it's unfortunate that these things happen. I don't think, however, it would have changed the vote. Whether he stayed or not. Because from the looks of it, and from the reasons given, meron talagang nahihirapan kami tanggapin. Ito ba'y pa siya ayon sa batas o pa siya ng politika? Sabi nga ni Ray, ayaw sa'yo ng presidente, ayaw sa'yo ng mga survey, etc. Paano? Diba?
Okay. Maraming salamat dun sa postmortem na yun. Maraming salamat, Congressman Reynaldo Umali at Attorney Jose Roy III.
Thank you, partner.
Thank you.